Well. Well. If it isn't the Bumper Podcast, there's sirens outside. They're coming to get me. For what? For not recording a podcast in the last couple of weeks? I've been busy. It's a holiday season. It's a holiday season, etc.
Is that are you just gonna you seem like you're in good spirits, Natty, but well, you know, it is a holiday season, so it's a holiday season. I don't sing a lot, you understand?
Yeah, I understand. No, Rufus, I'm just happy to be here, and I'm thrilled, and I'm in the Bumper Barn, and you know what? We've made a lot of progress. I would say that we are about 70% done with the installation, which means I can be in here. I can be in here because it's like 62 degrees, which in December is weird and scary. And but we're just gonna roll with it and try to make lemons out of lemonade. Well, that's not something we can do. Is that? Pig, do we have a recipe to turn lemons into lemonades? What was it? Lemonades into lemons?
No, hold on. Aloysius is not here yet for these shows, but I don't know if you need recipe books in here in the lab where we make the Bumper Podcast.
Okay.
In here in headquarters.
Yep.
So I'm not really entirely sure if we have that. I don't think we do.
You know what? You're probably right. They're probably in the kitchen or maybe in the library, but it makes sense that they are not here in the studio because we don't cook here. So why would we need recipe books?
So hi, it's me, Peanut Lou, and I haven't been in the podcast in so long that I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. So could anybody please tell me what I'm supposed to do on the podcast?
Peanut Lou, I haven't seen you in so long.
Hey, you know I'm here.
Oh, he is here.
What's going
Spot
on?
Elliott.
Yep.
What's going on, kitty cat man?
Not a lot is going on. It's me, Spot Elliott, and my friend
Peanut Lou.
Lou.
Yeah, what's going on, Spot Elliott? So, for anyone who doesn't know, because they have not been on the show in a long time, Spot Elliott and Peanut Lou were cats that I rescued in Brooklyn a long time ago, and they're best friends, and they're so sweet, and I love them to pieces.
So, Buttons, we're here because we actually brought in another friend who you haven't talked to in a long time. You want to talk to him?
You know it. I love talking to new people. Who is it? I'm so excited.
Why are you're very amped on this episode now? We're almost 3 minutes in, and your energy is it's too much, if I'm to be honest. Can we just tamp it down a little bit?
Fine.
I was going to say something, but because I'm producing this whole show, so my name is on the credits, and so it really impacts me if you are acting a little loop-de-loo and you're going out and people are like, oh, producer's on that show. I don't know if I want to hire him. And I'm like, oh, please hire me, because just don't ignore the host if you could. And just focus on the engineering part, the producing part.
Yeah. So anyway, here's a special guest, okay? Hold on, here he comes.
Well, Peanut Lou, it's wonderful to see you. I'm so happy to be here. Of course, on this here show, has everyone been nice this year? Or have perchance been a bit naughty? I would like to know. No, you're Sam, I don't like you. It's nice of you to be here, obviously. Everyone loves it when Santa Claus comes into town. However, you can't just come in and immediately start asking people if they have been naughty or if they have been nice. They have the rights, you understand, as citizens of the United States of America. And so for you to start implying and inferring that maybe they haven't been on the up and up is a little bit too much. Well, now, Rufus, it's wonderful for you to be here. First and foremost, I have a couple of issues, a couple of bones to pick with you, if you don't mind. I have been keeping my eye on everyone, but you in particular have certainly caught my eye over the course of this year.
What did you do, Rufus? What did you do? What did you do? Why is Santa... Oh, you're in trouble.
I will not have the spotlight of injustice turned upon me, as the light is so bright that when you shine it upon me, you will see that I have done nothing incorrect, nothing introspect, nothing that you would ever reject. I say to you that I've been wonderful this year. Everybody knows it. You can look at my Yelp reviews. I'm up to a 3.5 star rating. That's 3.5 out of 5. So I feel like this year I've really turned things around. Well, sir. Yes, of course you've turned things around, Rufus, but it's not all about the star ratings and star reviews. You understand? It's about, did you help anyone? Were you kind to anyone? Did you give of yourself? Did you go out of your way to try to make someone feel better? Did you notice that someone was down and think to yourself, I can pick them up, I can help them out? Did you do any of these things?
Well, I do know that this one time that I was in the hallway and I was working on some wiring systems, and Rufus was trying to get through, and he picked me up.
Oh, okay. So he picked you up. So that's what you're talking about, Santa?
Yes, but then he just moved me to the side.
Oh.
So I don't know if is this the type of picking up you're talking about, where you actually physically get picked up and kind of, he really tossed me to the side.
He tossed you?
He didn't really just place me down. He could have just excuse me or anything like that, but he actually physically lifted me and then tossed me to the side. Is that what we're talking about?
No. Obviously, this is not the type of pick-me-up that we're talking about. We're talking about emotionally picking people up when they're down in despair, when they're in the dumps, when they're sad. This, however, just feels like a borderline assault, if I'm to be completely honest. Rufus, for the moment, I feel like you're not on the nice list. You're not on any list at all. You're kind of in between lists, if you will. Most people don't even realize that, but I do have, there's the naughty list and there's the nice list, but there's also kind of this in-between list that we're gonna sit you upon right now. You're on the fence, as it were.
So I'm noticing something kind of strange.
Yeah.
Sometimes Santa Claus sounds a little bit like Rufus T. Rufus.
I noticed that too, Peanut Lou, and it's kind of strange because every time Santa comes in the room, Rufus leaves the room, and every time Rufus is in the room... Every time Santa's in the room, Rufus leaves the room, and every time Rufus is in the room, Santa leaves... Yeah, you guys aren't ever in the room at the same time. Like right now,
hold on.
Rufus, it's just you. What's going on?
You're being a bit conspiratorial, and there's nothing to see. I think, Santa's obviously a very busy man. I'm a very busy man myself. We're in the time of year right now where people need lawyers more than they need... I don't know, fish in the sea, or whatever that the phrase is. People need lawyers more than they need a honeybee. Now, that just rhymed. It didn't make any more sense now, did it? People need lawyers more than wool socks. It's
That's
tough.
not the phrase.
I'm not good at...
No, you're usually better.
Off the cuff, usually I am, but right now I'm not.
Are you a little... You seem like you're a little bit flustered, maybe. A little bit freaked out. Is that what's going on?
No, Rufus has had to leave the room as he had other things, he had other engagements to take care of, but now I sent him here to talk to everybody. Now, Rufus, I feel like, again, you're on the fence, but I know that you can probably pull it all together. I believe in you, and you should also believe in yourself.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Aloysius J. Pig. It's really weird energy in the room right now. Hey, Santa, I guess, is here. Whoa! Spot Ellie and Peanut Lou! What's up, kids?
Yeah,
Cats, you guys, what are you doing here? I hadn't seen you in so long!
We're just hanging out here, doing our cat thing.
So wait, do you talk? You just sing now. And
to be honest, your voice used to be a lot deeper. So we need to figure that out again.
He's got some sort of a throat thing going on. I don't know what's happening, really. He used to be, you're right, a lot deeper.
A lot deeper. Yeah, you're right. And but you sound just like you normally did. So, but it's splendid to see you guys.
Weird energy in the room.
Has anybody seen Rufus?
No, but it's weird because every time Rufus talks, Santa's not here, and every time Santa talks, Rufus isn't here. I think there's something strange going on.
Really, would you go so far as to say that it's Tots Banu? Would you say that this whole situation is Tots Banu?
Oh, not only would I say it's Totes Banu, but I would say it's a total mystery.
The Bumper Podcast is an oftentimes hilarious weekly romp with Natty Bumpercar and some of his pals. It is family-friendly, clean, and ridiculous. Thanks a bundle for listening. If you love our show and you'd like to help support the podcast, check out our Patreon page at https://www.patreon.com/Natty Bumpercar. Also, pretty please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Share it with everyone everywhere, post about it on all of the social medias, or leave a rating and review. The Bumper Podcast is produced at headquarters in Coffee Can Alley. It's recorded, mixed, and produced by producer. The Bumper Podcast features contributions from Aloysius J. Pig, Rufus T. Rufus, Doodle Poodle, Robot, Trunks, and a gaggle of other silly rascals. Our head talker is probably Natty Bumpercar. We also have an absurd newsletter. Check it out and subscribe at nattybumpercar.com/subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Natty Bumpercar. Hugs and hearts. See you soon.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.